Sorry, I had to plug my phone in. Um, so yeah, I thought that was interesting, and I thought that was fascinating that this one doctor said there's three brains: the heart, the brain, and the stomach, the gut. And for me, it's taken me a long time to understand this that my gut is my first brain, and if anything goes wrong with my gut, there, like I feel I it affects my emotions. It absolutely directly affects my emotions and the way my thinking and anxiety and all sorts of things. And if something's wrong physically, it shows up in my emotions, and then I it's in my gut, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, whatever's happening with the gallbladder is affecting my gut. And it's affecting me in weird ways, like my emotions, and I feel really quiet and I don't have much to say, and I sort of feel like I'm in shock or something. Um like I really don't even want to be on camera at all. I really don't want to be, but yet I also need to communicate with people. You shouldn't completely stop having contact with people, right? But so I don't know how this is going to happen, how I'm going to ever get this surgery. I have no regret, no matter how, no matter how bad things got with this gallbladder. I mean, it could even take my life. I could go septic or whatever. No matter what happens with this gallbladder, I don't regret holding off because I really, really think I did the right thing. And, I went from when talk of surgery was first happening, I went from, sleeping 1 or 2 hours a night to now a couple of years have passed and I'm sleeping 4 hours a night. If you're going in to be cut open and under anesthesia, you're gonna be better off if you're sleeping 4 hours a night instead of 1 or 2 hours a night. You know, if and your breathing is stronger, and like my breathing isn't where it should be, but it's a lot stronger than it used to be. So I really needed that time to heal, or for some healing to happen, right? So I think it was a wise decision, despite everybody telling me otherwise. I could see it on some doctors' faces that they knew what I was saying was absolutely legitimate. There's lots of doctors that will talk to you like your body is just this steel tank, and like nothing can harm it. They talk about surgery like it's nothing. And they don't, there's lots of doctors who choose to believe that there's nothing wrong with you unless it's written in black and white, unless you've proven it to a doctor. And, if you have cancer, you don't not have cancer until those test results are positive for cancer, right? If you're suffering from cancer, you don't not have cancer until you've proven it. You still have cancer even when you haven't gotten the results yet. You know what I mean? But doctors will lots of doctors will most doctors will just treat you like like nothing exists unless it's in black and white in a medical report. And if you have scary things going on, you've got a choice whether to go along with that way of thinking. You have a choice whether you want to go along with doctors who think that your body is just like a steel tank and nothing can hurt you because everything hasn't been confirmed, right? Like when I went in for surgery years ago, 12, 13 years ago, I said to both the anesthesiologist and the surgeon, there's something wrong. There's something seriously wrong with my sleep, and there's something wrong with my breathing. And when I get into bed at night, my body doesn't want to breathe. Because they'll ask you at pre-op, and the surgeon will ask you, what kind of medical issues do you have? What kind of disease? Do you have any diseases? Blah, 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 and who diagnosed you, right? What I'm saying is, just because things haven't been confirmed or diagnosed doesn't mean that the surgeon and anesthesiologist should treat you like nothing is wrong with you. But that's the way it works in medicine. And by what I was telling them, I don't think they should have done surgery. They should have sent me back to my family doctor and said, she needs to see a respirologist before surgery, or send her for a sleep study, and at the time I had been already fighting to try to get assessed for sleep apnea, but nobody was listening to me. Nobody believed me. And also the lack of drive to breathe, right? If you're waking from surgery or going home after surgery with all this anesthesia in your body and you have a lack of drive to breathe, that's dangerous, right? So with what I told them, they disregarded what I said. I don't think they should have. And I stopped breathing in the recovery after surgery, and I wanted to talk to them. I demanded to talk to them after the surgery because I woke up during the surgery also. I became wide awake and I stopped breathing, and I didn't want to go home. I was too scared to go home. But I wanted answers. I wanted someone to tell me what had happened and, what's going on here. And they sent me home with a bottle of opioids, but refused to talk to me. They refused to talk to me about anything. They wanted me out of there. So I went home with a bottle of 40 opioids with sleep apnea, undiagnosed sleep apnea, and lack of drive to breathe. And with the sleeping pills that my doctor was giving me. And that's not right. I mean, that's how people go home from surgeries and they don't wake up. They don't ever wake up. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster. This is why we need advocacy, right? When you're alone with a surgeon, when you're alone with an anesthesiologist, and you're telling them stuff like something's wrong with my breathing and something's happening to me while I'm asleep at night, I know there's something undiagnosed going on here, and I don't sleep. I have severe insomnia. This is why we need advocacy, because those things shouldn't be ignored, right? Those things need to be investigated before you're put under heavy anesthesia and then sent home. And then you stop breathing right in front of them after the surgery, and then you're sent home with a bottle of opioids. I mean, the fear involved in that, the fear of me going in for another surgery, and them disregarding what I'm saying, right? Anyways, yeah, you know, I'm 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 so sick the past few days that just I usually don't have the strength to make a video like this. I don't have the strength to talk. I'm often just like just in silence, and um I don't know. It's really affecting me. It's affecting really affecting my mind and mood. And I think it's a gallbladder. I'm not sure. And yesterday and today, especially, last night I mentioned to someone, I don't think I'm really, I think I'm not going, I think like I'm not really going to the bathroom either way. And today, like I'm noticing dehydration on my hands and my skin, and I'm not going to the bathroom. So we'll see if this escalates, and then I'll have to go to the ER. I don't know if it's the gallbladder or what else it could be. I don't know. But also, like it affects my mind, it affects my mood, and I really feel like I need an advocate, like a husband or a friend beside me, protecting me and advocating for me and making sure that my voice is being heard, right? Like you never think you're going to end up in a position where you're alone and you need surgery. Never in my life did I think this could be me. And I don't mean I just need someone beside me, just another adult sitting there. I mean, I need someone to advocate for me. I need someone who's invested in caring what the outcome of this surgery is going to be, and making sure my voice is being heard. When I say to people I need an advocate, they think I just need someone there. No, I need someone brave enough to speak up to a doctor, brave enough to say, hey, did you really hear what she said? That she's having trouble breathing? Like, I just need to acknowledge that you understand what she's said. Like, you know what I mean? Boy, my sinuses hurt so bad. My sinuses hurt so bad from this surgery years ago. It's just a lifetime illness. Anyways, I'm just feeling kind of lonely. It's late at night, and you know what that's like, right?